This incredible Roman cup is completely unique in the world for two different reasons. There is nothing else like it. This is the lycurgus cup. It's 1,700 years old and it's my favourite thing in the British Museum. It depicts the mythological scene of King Lycurgus. He has just attempted to attack Ambrosia, one of the followers of the god Dionysus, and she's in the process of transforming into vines, which will eventually encircle him and kill him. On one hand, we have a satyr, and on the other, the god Pan, both attacking him, and on the back is the god Dionysus, though we can't see that in the current display. And this is a combination of two of the rarest and most complicated, difficult techniques in glassmaking that have ever been created. On the one hand, we have the glass itself. This is a kind of diachronic glass, which means that it's dual coloured. If you see light transmitted through it, it appears to be red, but if light is reflected off it, it appears to be green. That effect is created by microscopic granules of silver and gold within the glass. We've only, in the last few decades, worked out how to make this again. It's something that was produced for about 100 years in the late Roman period. And what we have here is the only surviving complete vessel made from it. Moving on to the decoration, this is a cage cup. That means you've got an outer layer of carving, which is raised up on shanks from the surface of the cup itself, forming a cage around the cup. There are around 50 of these known, of which about 11 are either substantially complete or sufficiently large fragments remain that we can determine what the complete vessel would have looked like. And virtually all of them are geometric, mostly a series of circles. The Lycurgus cup is the only surviving complete figurative example. And the combination of the incredibly rare glass and this technique meant that for a long while, people actually weren't sure that it was made of glass at all, that it may have been some kind of gemstone, like the Rubens vase, which was made about 100 years later and is agate. Can you imagine what it must have been like to own and use something that rare? We don't know who that original owner was or even entirely how it was used. The silver decorations on the top and on the base are much later. They're from around 1800. Originally, it didn't stand up on its own. So either it must have been some kind of suspended oil lamp, or more likely it was used in rituals for the god Dionysus and was passed between worshippers. We also don't know what happened to it after the Roman period. It can't have been buried, its survival tells us that, so probably either it was in a treasury or possibly a tomb or sarcophagus that was later raided. The first we know of it is in France in the 1850s, where it was acquired by the Rothschild family, and the British Museum bought it from them in 1958. So it is now in public ownership, it's on display, and you can go and see it. As I said, it's incredible, it's worth it.